Procrastinate, postpone tasks, avoid doing stuff, daydream, procrastinate and delay everything you have to do. That will surely help screw up your professional relationships, your personal life, and your self-esteem. If you want to become a master in procrastination, here's a small tutorial which will even help you procrastinate in a more productive way. Spend more than you can afford because you don't have any idea what money is or just because you want to keep up with the Joneses. Spending more than you can afford will not only sink you in debt, but it will make it really difficult to get out of there. It's not how much you have but how much you are. Not to mention that spending more than you have will never make you rich. Limit your social life. Stop going out. Isolate yourself in the safety of a job, a limited family life, or a perpetual and meaningless daydreaming. We're social animals, even though sometimes we're not that good at it. If you stop going out, you're cutting up your feedback loop, slowly going down in a spiral of self-sufficiency and mediocrity. Get out, see people. Choose a career instead of a lifestyle. Too often we're planning our life career-centric. We're making all the necessary steps for acquiring skills, titles, and diplomas. We try to fit in a more or less guaranteed career. What we forget in the process is that a career is not identical with our life. At the end of the day, we often ask ourselves who was the person who talked with our mouth. Treat people like assets instead of treating them like human beings with their own lives and expectations. This is especially true if you live by the one above, judging your own life expectations in business terms. People are not assets like a computer. They have lives and hopes and ups and downs. Assets are dead. People are alive with all the good or bad that comes with being alive. Chose the wrong friendships. You know they're the wrong ones when you have to do things you don't really want, just to be accepted in their circle. You know, drinking your life every night or just dressing up in a certain way. A real friend will never put any condition on your relationship. If you don't have the courage to step out of this bad circle, expect the circle to eat you. Reject criticism. You don't know everything in the world. So, instead of rejecting criticism, you should accept it. Maybe they won't be always right about you, but at least you'll have a feedback loop. Many people fear criticism, but in my experience, this fear is not justified. Be thankful for your critics. It means you're still worth something, and it also means you're improvable. By your relationships, substitute the warmness of a normal relationship with the practical coldness of money. While this will certainly ease your day-to-day living, it will deeply affect your emotional level. Many marriages are putting so much strain on this aspect that they succeed in destroying any trace of true emotional bond between the partners. Just live and let live. Follow the rules. Eat everything they feed you. Talk like they teach you, and by all means, don't swear when you feel like. Just don't exercise your own choosing abilities, and you'll soon become a perfect social puppet, ready to be manipulated with invisible strings by the first puppeteer who finds you. Following rules should always be backed up with your own judgment. Don't manage your money. We still live in a world where money plays an important role. Several generations from now, maybe money won't be necessary, but until then, you should be able to manage it now. That means making day-to-day living up to investing or building a lifestyle. Just pay attention to it and manage it. That enough will save you from some nasty troubles.